Write the quadratic function in standard form and sketch the graph. Identify the vertex, axis of symmetry, and x-intercept or intercepts. The quadratic function is f of x equals 2x squared minus 18/5 x minus 324/25. Recall that the quadratic function is in standard form when f of x equals a times the quantity x minus h squared plus k, where a cannot equal 0. Then the axis of symmetry is a vertical line with equation x equals h, and the vertex is a point with coordinates h, k. First, write the quadratic function in standard form. Write the original quadratic function f of x equals 2x squared minus 18/5 x minus 324/25. Multiply each side of the equation by 1/2. Simplify to get 1/2 times f of x equals x squared minus 9/5 x minus 162/25. Add 162/25 to each side of the equation to get 1/2 times f of x plus 162/25 equals x squared minus 9/5 x. Add 9/5 divided by 2 squared to each side of the equation. Simplify to get 1/2 times f of x plus 729/100 equals x squared minus 9/5 x plus 81/100. Factor the expression on the right side of the equation as the quantity x minus 9/10 times the quantity x minus 9/10, or the quantity x minus 9/10 squared. Subtract 729/100 from each side of the equation to get 1/2 times f of x equals the quantity x minus 9/10 squared minus 729/100. Multiply each side of the equation by 2 to get f of x equals 2 times the quantity x minus 9/10 squared minus 729/50. Now you're ready to identify the vertex and axis of symmetry. First, write the quadratic function in standard form. F of x equals 2 times the quantity x minus 9/10 squared minus 729/50. The axis of symmetry is a vertical line with equation x equals 9/10. The vertex is the point with coordinates 9/10, negative 729/50. Now you're ready to find the x-intercept. In the original quadratic function, substitute 0 for f of x. You will get 0 equals 2x squared minus 18/5 x minus 324/25. Solve the resulting equation for x to get the x-intercept. Factor 2/25 from the expression on the right side of the equation. You will get 0 equals 2/25 times the quantity 25x squared minus 45x minus 162. Factor the expression inside the parentheses. 0 equals 2/25 times the quantity 5x minus 18 times the quantity 5x plus 9. Set each factor equal to 0 and solve for x. To solve the equation 5x minus 18 equals 0 for x, add 18 to each side of the equation and then divide each side of the equation by 5 to get x equals 18/5. To solve the equation 5x plus 9 equals 0 for x, subtract 9 from each side of the equation and then divide each side of the equation by 5 to get x equals negative 9/5. So the x-intercepts are 18/5, 0 and negative 9/5, 0. Now you're ready to sketch the graph of the function. Sketch an xy plane. Draw the axis of symmetry, a vertical line with equation x equals 9/10, and plot the vertex, a point with coordinates 9/10, negative 729/50. Next, plot the x-intercepts, 18/5, 0 and negative 9/5, 0. To sketch the graph of f of x equals 2x squared minus 18/5 x minus 324/25, draw a parabola through the plotted points.